third place. Papira in third place.
Inside the leader from Royal Downstairs in the centre, Artesian on the outside, 2.5 furlongs. Papaya on the inside from Artesian, the two of them disputing it together ahead of Royal Downstairs, then comes the Blinker, Boldick, then Cassim, then Lineker, and Jerenwy. The last two are Ocean and Sweet Moss, and they go under the 7 furlong gate with 92 team. Papaya on the inside, Artesian on the outside, Royal Downstairs close up there, then Cassim to 4th, Boldick 5th, Lineker is 6th, and then comes Jerenwy, and last of all still Sweet Moss and Let's Pigot. They've got about 5.5 furlongs to run now, and it's Papaya just to the lead from the Royal Downstairs. Artesian still there on the outside in third place, then come Cassim, Boldick, Lineker, Sweet Moss making a little headway on the inside. There's under the 5 furlong gate with Papaya in the lead. It's over to the grandstand and Peter Bromley.
And there's a lot of horses, and there's not much space between them. And the leader now, I should say, is Papaya still, who's been there all the time on the rails, with Royal Danseurs on her outside, on the wide outside now. Come to join him is Baldrick. I can see his pink blinkers showing up particularly well, and it's Royal Danseurs and Papaya who are disputing it from Baldrick, who's running wide in the outside within third place. Jerenwy making headway towards the outside. Lineker trying to come on the stand side, so is Cassim. They're coming to the 3 furlong marker now, and it is on the stand side Papaya, in the centre Royal Danseurs, on the far side Baldrick and Jerenwy, with Lineker trying to get on turns and not making any impression at all. At the top of the hill, 2.5 furlongs out, Baldrick goes to the front from Papaya, who is under pressure. Then comes Royal Downstairs and Jerenwy. Lineker making a little bit of ground. Sweet Moss making no headway at all, and coming down to the depth of the furlong to run. Baldrick for France is coming away from his field, and it's Baldrick from Papaya who's coming again on the far side. Lineker's making steady progress on the far side, but Baldrick is holding on. He's going further and further away now with 100 yards to run. It's Baldrick from the far finishing Lineker. It's Peter last year with Lineker. He's not going to get there. Baldrick's holding him on the line. Baldrick the winner. Lineker second. Papaya third. Ocean fourth. Jerenwy, Cassim, Royal Downstairs the last two. Sweet Moss and Artesian. And Lineker once again has failed to win the champion. He was beaten half a length this year. Baldrick has beaten him a little bit more than the filly Hula Dancer beat him this year. And this coach, Baldrick, certainly won in most impressive style. So the winner of the Champion Stakes is Baldrick, owned by Mrs. Howell Jackson, trained by Ernie Fellows in France, ridden by Bill Pyers, shown quite conclusively that he has a different category to the others. He's come away from them. Lineker was second from Mr. Frank Morefowl, trained by Paddy Prendergast and ridden by Jimmy Lindley, and third was the French filly Papaya, who really ran a marvellous race, being always there and coming again in the closing stages. Papaya number 9, ridden by Joan Deforge, trained by Geoffrey Watson. Baldrick, Lineker, Papaya, that's the lineup, and now here's Roger Mortimer.
Sad to say, not one English-trained horse in the first 3 for this very valuable race. Baldrick, wearing blinkers, looked the picture and was always going well. And I think he won his race when Pyers accelerated, coming down into the dip, and he shot ahead into a clear lead. He never really looked like being caught from that point. But Lineker, whose effort, in my opinion, came a little bit too late for a real star, made up a good deal of ground up the hill and was running on very strongly to get within a length. I wonder if he could have been a bit closer if he'd been asked for his effort a little bit sooner, or else lain a little bit closer up to the leaders. Disappointment of the race, Sweet Moss. Well, of course, his coat that does best on the firm or hard, and this course has been well watered, and he never really showed at all today, and in fact ran poorly. Now here's the official result in SP. First Baldrick the second, 7-2. Second Lineker, 13-8 favourite. Third Papaya, the second, 100-8. Distance is 1 length the same. Papaya always in the picture. Faded a bit coming into the dip, but was making up ground again at the finish.
Thank you, Roger Mortimer. So the official result once again, the Champion Stakes. First Baldrick 7-2, second Lineker 13-8 favourite, third Papaya 100-8. The fourth horse was Ocean number 7. The distances a length and the same. With that, goodbye.